Today we're going to be looking at 27 different habits and ranking them by how well they can change your life. We have 5 tiers. D tier for habits that aren't really worth it or are actively harmful. C tier for habits that are just meh. B tier for habits that are helpful. A tier for habits that are extremely helpful. And S tier for those habits which are life-changing habits. Let's get started with habit number 1, waking up at 4:30 a.m. This is one of the habits that you see a lot on YouTube Shorts, and you try it for a week, and you hate your life, and you stop doing it. Now, that's probably because it's just too hard, but there are some benefits to waking up at 4:30 a.m. every day if you can do it. Mainly that it builds discipline, and waking up at 4:30 a.m. gives you a lot of time to work on things that you need to do without any distractions. However, there are some downsides. The main one is that it can be hard to get enough sleep. And honestly, if you're considering not getting enough sleep to wake up at 4:30 a.m., you just shouldn't be waking up that early at all. Sleep is one of the most important habits you can build, and so anything that takes away from this is going to be automatically knocked down a tier or two. The other thing that a lot of people don't think about is if you wake up at 4:30 in the morning, that means that you have to go to bed at 8:30 at night to get 8 hours of sleep. And if it takes you an hour or an hour and a half to get ready for bed and prepare for the next day, that means you have to be in bed by 7 p.m. So if you have friends or family that are going out to dinner at 6 p.m. or 6:30, or if you have events that are scheduled for sometime in the evening after work, you'll probably have to end up skipping a lot of those events or just not getting enough sleep, which is detrimental for your life. So because there are some major benefits, but it makes it really hard to do stuff with important people in your life, and it's very likely that you won't get enough sleep, this is going to go into C tier, being meh. But if you're able to do this without risking your sleep, and you can figure out a way to still meet with people in your life, this could go up to B tier or even A tier. Next up is cold showers, and again, this is one of the most common ones you'll see on YouTube. I actually did a YouTube short recently about cold showers, and there are some benefits associated with cold showers. They improve circulation, they help with alertness in the morning, they can improve your mood, and they can even lead to fewer sick days. But that being said, pretty much all the benefits found with cold showers can also be had by just having a cold finish, where you take a warm shower for the majority of the shower, but then just end with cold water for 30 to 90 seconds. Additionally, one of the things that people don't talk about enough is the benefits of warm showers. Namely, that they can be really useful for creativity and problem solving and thought creation, and studies have shown that warm showers can lead to better sleep quality. So because the benefits of cold showers can be had by cold finishes, and there's benefits of warm showers you'd have to give up, I'm going to put cold showers in D tier. I just don't think they're that good, especially when there's a much better alternative. But I do think that cold finishes are good. Next up, we got making your bed every morning. This one's pretty simple, but the main thought process is that when you wake up in the morning and immediately make your bed, you get an automatic win for the day. And we know from lots of research that motivation is not prior to action. Action causes motivation. So taking an action to make your bed, even if it's only 1 minute, can lead you to be more productive throughout the day because actions lead to motivation. And there's the added benefit of coming back exhausted at the end of the day and having a nice space to return to and a made bed to get into. So because there is some real benefits to this habit and it doesn't really take any time, I'm going to throw it in B tier. It's helpful. Next up, we have drinking more water. Now, I'm not going to waste too much time going into the benefits. You all know them. It helps with health. It helps you feel more energized. And a lot of people are underhydrated. According to data from the Natural Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, over half of Americans are underhydrated. So a lot of people can benefit from hydration. It's just overall good for your health. And one of the main benefits is that it makes you feel energized and able to do more. And energy is one of the main drivers of productive time periods. So because of the physical health benefits and the productivity benefits and the fact that it's really not that difficult at all, it makes you feel better, I'm going to throw drinking water into A tier. It is a very helpful habit to have. Next up, we have sunlight within 30 minutes of waking up. Now, I've had experience with this habit because I've noticed in my personal life that when I wake up and am outside in the sunlight, I feel way more energized in the morning. But in preparation for this video, I did a little bit more research and I found something really interesting. Your body has a 24-hour clock called a circadian rhythm. And this clock controls things like when you feel tired, hormone release, and temperature control. But the brain doesn't measure time like a clock. It measures by light. When you see bright light, it triggers your brain to reduce melatonin levels. This is why light in the morning can make you feel less tired when you first wake up. It's reducing the amount of melatonin, which is a hormone that makes you feel sleepy. This internal clock is also used as a reference for the rest of the day. So when you see bright light in the morning, it triggers your brain that the day has started. And it starts a countdown where about 12 to 16 hours from that bright light, you'll start producing higher levels of melatonin. This means that by the time you're ready to go to sleep, you'll naturally be more tired and have a higher level of sleep quality. But if you delay going outside and getting sunlight, your body loses this anchor to base the rest of the day off of. And so you end up with higher levels of melatonin in the morning, making you sleepy, and lower levels of melatonin at night because it's delayed, which will make you less tired and give you worse sleep quality. There's a bunch of studies on this subject. Here's just one for reference. Because energy levels are so important to productivity, getting outside can make you feel good energetically, and it can also just make you be in a better mood. It can improve your sleep quality, and there's a lot of ways to get light in the morning, even if you're busy. This one's going to go straight into A tier. Extremely helpful habit. Next up, we have getting 8 hours of sleep. Now, I've already mentioned sleep several times in this video, so you probably know what tier it's going to go in, but regardless, let's go over it really quick and see the benefits. Sleep is important for brain function. It also strengthens the immune system and makes you healthier, reduces the risk of chronic disease, improves mood, helps with physical strength and muscle rebuilding, and just improves energy throughout the day. And consistently lacking enough sleep is one of the worst things you can do for your health. So for all these reasons, getting enough sleep is going to go into S tier. Next up, we have meditating. Now, meditating is talked about a lot on YouTube. I've tried it a little bit. I didn't notice too many results. This could just be personal anecdote. Studies have shown that it can reduce anxiety and stress, but there's not too many other major benefits associated with it. And a lot of the people I know and my own personal experience with it hasn't been too effective. So I'm going to put this in C tier. It's okay, but not one of the more powerful habits on this list. Next up, we have journaling, which also has similar benefits of meditation. It can lower stress, help with emotional processing, and one of the major benefits that I think it has is helping with problem solving, creativity, and idea generation. It's pretty easy to do, and it has a little bit more benefits than meditating in my opinion, so I'm going to put it in B tier. It's helpful. Next up is tidying your area every day. We've all had periods of time where we're not able to clean and the mess just builds up, and then going after that mess is really overwhelming. Cleaning for just 5 minutes a day makes it way more manageable, and it's just nice to be in a cleaner space. I think the benefits of not being stressed by having to do major cleaning and of being in a clean space where you can focus and be creative are rather significant, so I'm going to put keeping your space tidy and cleaning every day in A tier. Next, we're going to talk about reading. And reading of any sorts has benefits. If you love fiction, go for it. But especially we're going to talk about reading on subjects that matter to you. So this could be self-improvement, finance, or something more specific like history. But whatever it is, I think reading is great because it's less stimulating than all the stuff we have going on. You can learn so much by reading, and it's just great for relaxation, great for reducing your stress, and great for learning. So because of this, I'm going to put reading in S tier. It is particularly powerful if you actually apply the lessons you learn in the books you read. Next up, we have morning routine. This one's really good. It helps you be more efficient and get more stuff done quickly at the beginning of the day, which gives you more time. It also can build habits because if you have habits ingrained in your morning routine, it becomes automatic and you're more likely to do them than if you don't have a set time for them. It can also reduce stress because there's less to think about, less decision fatigue. So for all these reasons, I'm going to put building a morning routine in A tier. Really helpful habit to have. Next up, we have planning each week. This one's pretty helpful, especially if you don't have a consistent schedule. If you work a 9 to 5 like me, it's probably less beneficial because you already have a large portion of your week where time's allocated to it, but it can still be nice to make time for the things that matter for you. So I'm kind of torn between B tier and C tier, but because it's pretty quick to do, 5 to 10 minutes once a week, and it has some potential upside, I'm going to put it in B tier. It's a good habit. Okay, next up is one of the most underrated habits in my opinion, and that's going to church every week. Number one, it's one of the few remaining third spaces in modern life. Third spaces are the place you can go to meet people and build new relationships outside of the home and work. And the number of third spaces have decreased significantly over the years, which could be part of the reason why loneliness has also been on the rise. Church is great because there's people meeting there every day, and there's a variety of ages and a variety of different people that you can meet. So it's a great place to make friends and also to just see people every week and have that interaction. There's also just something about church which is kind of boring in the best way. There's so many stimulants in modern life that attention span is cratering, and there's something about just sitting or standing in church for an hour to an hour and a half, listening to music, hearing readings, and having very minimal visual stimulation that can help fight back against this declining attention span and make you notice the little moments in life more. And if we just look at the scientific data out there, there's tons of research that shows religious involvement and going to church specifically can have a variety of benefits in regards to lower stress levels, less anxiety, and better mental health overall. Because of these reasons, and because I am a little bit biased as a Christian, I'm going to put going to church up in S tier. I think it can be a life-changing habit between the people you meet, the attention span fixes, having a community, and of course the spiritual aspect. This video is taking forever to edit, so I'm going to make a part 2 coming soon. Subscribe. I'll see you then.